kids, it's your noodle daddy. That was a bit intense. I'm still hungover from Saturday. I don't have lice before anyone says anything. Welcome to 7 Minutes in Heaven. I'm your host, Pornhub Aria. I'm very hungover still. Well, not very. It's actually subsided. I had a wedding on Saturday, and I drank a lot of Prosecco, and I'm still feeling the effects of that. So that sucks. Today's guest, Jewelz Blue, baby. I guess I'll just go get her because I have nothing else to say. There she is. Did it work? Let's find out. Did it work? Didn't seem to work. Hang on, guys. Is it not working? Is it just going to be us now? Should I take my shirt off? I'm just kidding. I won't do that. Everyone's going to be like, who's that little boy? Jewelz, I know you're probably here. Could you just say something? Hang on. She texted me. Let's try it again. We may have to
There we go.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Your boobs are amazing. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. I really need to get bigger boobs. Okay. How are you? Thank you so much for doing this with me.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me. I'm wonderful.
You're so cute.
Oh, thank you.
So I don't know if you've ever seen a 7 Minutes in Heaven. I'm still hungover.
I know. I saw you say that.
Yeah. So I'm really sorry. It might take me a few seconds to get my shit together.
It's all good.
Pray for me and my liver.
We're in heaven, so.
True. Oh my God. Great point. Okay. So 7 Minutes in Heaven, rapid fire questions. You answer. You let me know what you think. Let's just make it happen.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm
so
excited.
what's one positive thing that's happened to you since quarantine?
One positive thing, being able to build up my brand more.
Right. That's a pretty good one.
Oh yeah. It was kind of like a blessing in disguise.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people had that experience. They were able to really almost monetize quarantine.
Oh yeah. I mean,
yeah.
You got these two hands and you're at home. What are you going to do,
There's literally nothing to do but jerk off.
Exactly. That it reduces stress and it's good for your health. So
yeah, there's so many benefits to masturbating.
Do it, guys.
I would admit doing it, but alas, it's just me and you, babe. What's your ultimate romantic fantasy?
Ooh. Ultimate romantic fantasy, I think, I love surprises. So being surprised with something extravagant, like a vacation somewhere, maybe candlelit dinner. I'm also really cheesy, candlelit dinner, rose petals everywhere. I don't know, being swept off my feet.
Okay, so
maybe
you want
go
skydiving,
I don't know.
fairy tale situation.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I'm a little cheesy.
No, I support it.
A little old-fashioned.
I fully support it. What's been your most useful purchase in quarantine?
Well, besides my lighting equipment, I have to say the numerous sex toys, dildos, vibrators, butt plugs galore.
I love it. You're not,
They're
by the way,
being
you're not
used,
even
like
the
they're
first
literally being
person.
used almost every day by me, for content and whatever. So I have to say it's very useful.
For sure, but not even just for content, like for life. You're
And for
bored.
life, multi-purpose. I'm a
Yeah,
multi-purpose, multi-function type of gal. I like things to be functional and, not just for aesthetic.
right. I'm purely aesthetic.
I like
I
aesthetic.
will literally like buy the most uncomfortable couch on planet Earth if it's like cute, you know? Like a white fur couch. I mean, obviously not, but like that
I'm on
would
a
be like, I'd be
cloud.
like, oh, give me.
I'm on a cloud couch right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like that is so for me. You can't have like children or a dog or anything, but you look cute. You can't eat on it. Like,
Oh yeah,
can't
no,
get a
no,
spray
none of my
tan.
pets are allowed in this room because they like to scratch up things, and this is like the one thing I want to like keep nice
Yeah.
in the apartment.
Yeah, right? Okay. What piece of media, like current media, would you recommend to people? So like a TV show, podcast, whatever.
Ooh. Wow, I'm terrible with this because I am not up to date with current TV and I watch a lot of anime. So maybe
I
I would
have a
recommend
complex
them.
against anime,
I would recommend them probably to watch one of my favorite animes.
which is what?
Well, one of my favorite animes just had a new movie come out, and that's Evangelion. Other than that, I don't really watch a lot of like regular TV. So
Okay.
I'm kind of like boring in that sense.
Not really. I feel
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
that makes sense to me. Um, what's the perfect amount of time to have sex?
Oh, wow. So when I'm with my girlfriends, I don't know, we can go like sometimes over 4 hours. So it just depends. But I don't know with guys, sometimes like I don't know, it depends on like, how hot I'm feeling. Like sometimes I'll be like I need like an hour or like, I need something like I feel like guys 20 minutes to an hour is
Okay,
solid.
I feel like for guys, an hour is like a very long time because it's like a lot of like
Yeah.
insertion. I feel like 20 minutes for a guy is good.
I mean, if you're using
Girl, I
toys
agree, can
too
definitely take longer.
and doing like foreplay, then like yeah, but I don't know. I feel like when I'm with like women and stuff, I could like go all night long. I don't know. I don't get bored because there's so much you
Yeah,
can do. And like because I don't know, female pleasure is just so much more than like, penetration. That's like, I don't know.
100%.
Yes.
It starts with your like morning makeup routine.
Yes.
That's where sex starts with women.
Yes.
What did you want to be as a kid?
Well, when I was younger, I wanted to be like a photographer or a model. So I guess I am achieving that dream in a sense.
Yeah, totally.
But I also wanted to be an English teacher at some point. So I don't know, maybe I'll like write a book in the future. I have a lot of life experience and interesting stories to
I would read that.
share.
If you send me a copy, I will
Yeah.
definitely read it and then plug it on Pornhub.
Yes, but it's just really funny, like, because like the whole photographer model thing. That was one of my like. I remember being in like second or third grade, and they had those like career days where they'd invite people in, and there's this lady. She was like a model, and she came in and she was showing us her beautiful glam model shots, and I'm like, I want to do that when I get older, and I kind of am. So
Totally are.
follow your
You're
dreams.
like a mega babe on the internet.
Follow your dreams.
Yes. My dreams is to sleep for the rest of my life.
Oh my gosh, sleep. Any
Yeah.
moment I can get to sleep in, I take it.
I don't have that luxury. What's the weirdest sex tip you've ever heard?
Weirdest sex tip. I think from the internet, that grapefruit trick. I don't know if you remember seeing that thing with the grapefruit. That just sounds a little like spicy on like the genitals, like citrus on sensitive skin areas. Just does not sound like a good idea.
So for me, it was like, I just don't understand because like when you have sex, like there's friction, right? Like there's
Yes.
friction. And I'm not saying like you lose skin, But like there's friction. And then if you're then putting like a citrus
It's
based
literally
fruit
acid. Citrus is
on your
literally
dick,
acid. Yeah.
yeah, it's like going into the Dead Sea. You know what I mean? It's like you're asking to go into the Dead Sea with like open wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get that either. But like,
I remember that. Like that was that like thing on the internet was like, what? I'm like, why don't you just use your hands? Like,
there's like a million other things that you could do. Like,
yeah.
take a page from American Pie. You want to fuck food? Go for a hot apple pie.
If I was a guy, I would cut a hole in a watermelon. No shame for saying.
Yeah, see that to me, it's like there's the cold factor.
And it's like fleshy and moist. And
but like you could do better. Like, why not go for like a fleshy, moist, warm thing?
Yeah.
Because the cold thing I feel would cause shrinkage. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I guess unless you're wearing protection.
Right. Use condoms.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me. Okay, what's something about you that people would be shocked to know?
What's something about me? I think that a lot of people assume that I'm like subby, but I'm not. And also, I'm trying to think of any deep dark secrets I have. What do you call it? I could also like sometimes queef on command.
Okay.
Somewhat. Like I have to like be like bent over and then I can like let air in and then like let it escape.
Do people find that like sexy?
I have most of the time I have to unless someone is well versed and you know education sexually, I have to explain to them what that is. Because
right.
Then they'll be like, they'll think that it's like an actual fart and that it stinks, and I'm like, no, not even.
Right. Yeah, that's just like conversations I feel I don't need to have in my life. But like I get it. You know, there's like a niche for everyone, I feel.
There's a niche.
If you could wake up tomorrow morning next to anyone in the world, who would it be?
Spider-Man. Specifically Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. He's my favorite.
Yeah, you like the like young boyish look.
Yeah, like I don't know. When like in the Spider-Man movies, Tobey Maguire is the only Spider-Man that matters. And also Natalie Portman. She's hot.
She's super hot. But you know what? I've actually seen her in person a couple of times, and her aesthetic style, like her fashion choices are so bad that it's made me like her less.
Oh no. Then I'll pick Emily Browning because she's also super hot, and like watching her in Sucker Punch was like my like bisexual awakening.
Okay. You know who my bisexual awakening is? Jennifer Aniston. Like very basic of me. Friends, Rachel. I was like, I'm into you. Okay, how do you cheer yourself up when you're down?
When I'm down, I cheer myself up by cuddling with my cats and I don't know, just kind of like indulging myself in like comforts like my favorite food, favorite show, letting myself be lazy and not do anything because I'm kind of like a hustle, work type of gal.
Yeah. Okay, those are like very reasonable answers.
Yeah.
Okay, and our last question. If you could have any question or mystery in the universe answered right here and now, what would you ask?
I would ask, how can we travel to other dimensions?
Oh, that's a really good one, and no one has said that.
I don't
know. Do you think it's like a black hole situation?
Yeah, like something like that. Like I want to like go to different, you know, realities, alternate realities. Like, I don't know. I just feel like our universe is so big and vast that like those things have to somehow exist or, you know, be a possibility of being like real. And I would like to know how, if at all we could access that and like our, you know, actually act. I'm not talking about like mentally, I'm gonna mentally travel to another dimension.
No, like just
No,
get to my
no, I'm talking about like actually travel to another alternate reality and like I don't know, where there's like maybe like a parallel universe, there's a parallel me, a parallel you, like I don't know, I want to see some shit like that.
What do you think our parallel people would be like? Do you think it would be like Bizarro World and Seinfeld?
I kind of think of like I don't know if you watch Futurama at all.
Yeah, I've seen.
There's like this episode where they have like these boxes and they go to the parallel universes and like everything's kind of the same except like slightly different. Like they like maybe these people are like slightly the characters a little more successful or like certain characters are in love when they weren't like in the other universe or like the hair colors.
So you don't think it would be like so drastically different?
I mean, like there could be a reality where like things are so drastically different, like complete alternate opposites. Like there's probably a reality where I'm not having blue hair and I don't do this for a living. I'm like,
is that
probably,
your real blue hair or is it a wig?
it's my real hair.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you.
And you know what? It really like suits your complexion. Like it doesn't look like gimmicky. Do you know what I mean? Like it almost feels like that's your actual hair color.
And it really does. And because I've had blue hair for such a long time, I say some people go blonde, some people go brunette. I'm a brunette, like
yeah, and it totally works. Like I'm telling you, it really looks like oh, like your baby pictures, you would have blue hair. You know? Okay, well, thank you so much for doing this with me. You're so cute.
Of course, thank you so much for having me. It's been such a pleasure.
Yes, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, you too, and I hope that you're able to get some water, hydrate, and
yeah, no, like, I'm gonna eat like a very large
hangover,
like a big bagel.
Maybe like a hot bath.
Yeah, a bagel and a bath to double B.
Double B.
Match my bra size. Okay.
Thank you again.
Thank you.